Hello everybody, Tyler here, and we are in a new location. I am studying abroad. I'm actually in Scotland to study for my MBA degree, but we're going to play more Puzzles & Dragons, and I'm very excited. But today, I'd like to show you how I farm King of Gods with my Raw team, and as a bonus, we'll have a God roll, hopefully God, but we're going to roll on the REM, and I read somewhere on Facebook, I don't know who it was, but they were talking about some kind of trick you can use at the random egg machine, and let's go ahead and try it out right now. So the trick is if you go to the PAL egg machine and if you roll a gold egg, then if you immediately roll at the rare egg machine, then you'll get a golden egg as well. So let's give it a try before we start Raw. If we don't get a gold egg now, then after doing a Raw, after doing a King of the God dungeon, then we'll go back and try our luck at the PAL egg machine, and if it's gold, then we'll immediately roll for random egg machine, and according to some sources, it's a good chance of getting a God. So let's go ahead and go to the PAL machine. I'm going to click on start, and we will pull. So let's go ahead and try it out. Is it gold? No. So we'll try again after. But we have, who's this again? A green dragon. Makes sense. Alright, let me go ahead and load up my Raw team. I'll get a Raw friend and we'll do Starlight Sanctuary. But it's a good idea to do Starlight Sanctuary on the weekends because you have an increased drop rate and it gives you an increased chance to get plus eggs. Generally people want to do Ocean of Heaven for plus eggs on the weekends, but we're on an event right now. I have the Greco-Roman and the Japanese 2 God, and that's the Godfest. And then actually coming on Monday, we have plus 5 chance, or a 5 times chance to get plus eggs in the technical dungeons. And this is, I think, the best way to farm for plus eggs. And we'll do a video on that tomorrow. So let's go ahead and start. I'm going to load Starlight Sanctuary. We're going to run King of the Gods, and I'll go as fast as I can, so there might not be too much commentating for the first few levels, but we'll have some fun. Okay, so let me talk about my team. In the first slot we have Echidna, Crimson Lotus Mistress Echidna, and the reason why we like her is for her stall. Her and Susano are the keys to beating Zeus at the end. I think Ra has enough burst to not have any multipliers added to that, but I mean, if you are confident at your Raw skills, then go ahead and throw down a damage multiplier, and hopefully you can kill Zeus in one turn, but it takes me multiple turns. Next we have Nocturne Chanter Tsukiyomi. The reason why we like her is the extend time, awakenings, and we also have Change the World. And I like to change the world at the end to kill the boss. It's a little bit easier for me to change the world than to manipulate the orbs to where I want them. Next we have Awoken Deity, Odin, and the reason why we like him is because he's a strong blue. He has very good stats. He has 4,500 health and a lot of recovery for a physical monster, but we don't take advantage of the physical type or the god type here in this team. He also has 3 skill boosts, which is really nice because I need to have Susano ready by stage 9. And finally, the other key member of this team is Warded Storm God Susano no Mikoto, and he just got a new Ultimate Evolution, and I don't know if I like that new evolution for my team, but he has a little bit more recovery and he has a lot more attack, but it's at the cost of 1,000 health, and because my team is a more defensive team, his skill is a defensive skill. I'd like to have some of that health, and I don't know if I'll do the evolution, but I may do it just because he has better stats overall. I wouldn't use him for a leader skill, but he also has more awakening, so I'll have to balance it out and see. But finally we have our Ra friend over here, and I love Ra because he can either do a 4 times attack or a 7 times attack, and it just depends on what's on the board, what's available to you. But for the King of the Gods dungeon, because the first what 7 stages are just regular monsters, I like to go through this as fast as I can. And so I'm going to go through this as fast as I can. I'm not really looking at, you know, trying to hit a 16 or a 49. I'm just going to go through it as fast as I can right now. And you know, King of the Gods is a pretty difficult dungeon for me. I can't do it all the time, but so it's quite a challenge for me towards the end. But it's so fun to do because at the beginning I don't have to think, I can just match orbs, and it's very fun. But let's try to get to stage 8 as fast as we can, and hopefully by then we'll have Susano ready for stage 9. He's on a 10 turn cooldown for now, so we have to actually stall for a little bit for this team. But knowing myself, I don't hit 49s very often, just on the fly, so there will be chances where we'll not hit a 16 and not hit a 49, and we can stall for that stage 9. So let me go ahead and match more orbs. Actually, I'm going to go this way. Once again, I like to go from bottom to top, so I'm thinking about always going from the bottom. I saw a match there at the bottom. And let's see. Will we hit a 16? Yeah, we do. Nice, friendly Skyfall there. Oh, and a plus egg. Those are super important to have when you're running into the late game. Some people ask, what orb do you pick up first? And I think there are different philosophies for that. I actually like to pick up the orb that is the most difficult to match in the end. So for this one, I'm looking at, you know, red. It doesn't really belong at the bottom, so I'm just going to grab it and work my way up. Looks like we're making really good progress though. I'm hitting a lot of 16s, so we may have to stall a little bit. Yeah, we're on stage 7 and Susano still needs 5 turns to stall. So I'm just going to match a few orbs here. What should I do? Match some darks. Hopefully we can get rid of one of these monsters. Oh, we did 16. So we have to be very careful now because Tiamat can 2-shot us, so we'll have to heal after he attacks us. So I'm going to try to conserve as many health globes as I can, or health orbs, without activating his 16. Okay, we're good. 3 more turns. I'm going to stall again. Gonna get rid of some purples. 2 turns. Let's go ahead and heal up. Going to do that. I don't think this will kill him, but we'll see. Okay, it did. And we're very lucky because our Chaos Dragon will attack in 3 turns. That'll give us time to have that Susano ready by the time he attacks, because this monster does about 23,000 damage, and it's enough to just one-shot us. So that's why Susano was so important. We have red, blue, green, purple, yellow, and no pink. And this is where we have to start focusing on getting our matches correct, because we don't have very many turns to kill this monster before we hit Zeus, and they both one-shot this team, so it's a little bit challenging for me, but I think most of the time I can do it. Let's see here. Yellow, purple, red. I'm thinking about pulling these 2 reds over here, putting purples here. I can put a green here for a cascade. Blues can go here as well. Let's give it a go. Green here. Blues. Will we get a heart? Nope. I don't know if this will kill him. Let's see. Okay, it does. Usually 16s don't really kill the Chaos Dragon. And we're on Zeus, and he's on a 2-turn attack cooldown, so that's really nice. Usually he attacks every turn, and he has one more. He usually attacks the next turn. But we can set up the board, but we don't have all the colors available to us. We are missing light orbs. So earlier I was talking about what orb to pick up first. I'm thinking about picking up this purple because it's far away from these two, and I need to hit at least 5 colors for a 16 multiplier, even if it doesn't do that much damage to Zeus because he has 5 million health. So let's see, what can I do? I do pinks at the bottom, followed by, so bring pinks here, blues here, I can put reds here, and I think green and purple kind of fall into place in the side. So I'm going to figure out the left side of my board, and I'm going to move right. So we're trying to pack all the matches on one side of the board and then work our way outwards. Let me give that a try now. Let's see, let's bring this guy here, that, and I need green. Eight, 9. We couldn't get a little skyfall for that yellow. That did that much damage. This is where we use our Susano. And the reason why we have Odin, another reason why he's so good, that because sometimes I don't have enough heart orbs and Zeus will kill me the next turn, so I use that Odin skill. I think it's Diabolic Lance, Gungnir, and it'll heal me to full because he is a light type. Do we have all the colors here? Red, blue, green, purple, no purple, but we have yellow and pink. So once again we'll have to use a times 16. I'm thinking about grabbing this blue because it would be easy to match pinks at the bottom down here, and then yellows in this column, or this row. Let's see. Or I can put yellows here, pinks here, and then I can lay red or blues here, and I can lay a red here, 2 reds here, so it can fall, cascade itself all the way to the bottom. You can also do that, working from bottom to top. Let's give it a try. I'm just going to match some orbs because once again times 16 isn't that much damage, and we have 5 damage reductions, and we also have a 3-turn stall from Echidna. So let's give it a go. This. I don't think those hearts will fall properly. Okay. Let's see, red, blue, green, purple, yellow, and pink. So I'm going to use change the world right now because we have all the colors. And when I change the world, I find all the orbs that I have 6 or more of, and I throw them to the corner. So then what I do is I fill the 2 bottom rows with 4 matches. So we'll have a match here, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then I turn my phone sideways and I start making vertical matches. It's the easiest approach, and actually it will be an orb trick. It'll be my next orb trick. We're going to talk about using Anubis. I've thought about this trick a little bit more, and I have an Anubis, and it kind of works. I've done King of the Gods with Anubis before, and using this little trick, it made it easier for me to use Anubis, so we'll be talking about that later. But let's go ahead and change the world. I have 6 or more greens and 6 or more reds. I think that's it. So I'm going to put red down here and green down here. And then I'm just going to cap it with another color, so pink can go here, and then I guess blue can go here, and then I'm just going to tilt my phone sideways and then just start making vertical matches. We have to move pretty quickly, so green and red. Let's do that now. Green, red, pink will go here, I decide on yellow, blue, green. I guess I could do that. Will we get more? 10? Will this kill Zeus? Who knows? Ah, not enough. So we'll have to match more. We have red, blue, green, purple, yellow, and pink. So we're missing greens here. And blues are far away, so I'm going to pick up one of these blues. I'm thinking about this blue because I can work from left to right. I'm going to match the reds on this column, purples here. I can do pinks at the bottom, yellows here. And that's 5 colors, 4 colors, and then I can put, I have the last 2 columns for the blue. Let's give it a go. Have to cascade the yellow. Almost ran out of time there. Okay. Gotta push forward. We have 2 more defensive or damage reductions up in this upper right hand column or corner. And we're missing blue and yellow, so we can't even use a 16 multiplier. So I'm just going to match as many orbs as I can and hope for some skyfalls for damage, but I definitely need to heal. So let's go ahead and go. This. And where can I put this heart? Here. Hey, we got a skyfall for 16. This won't kill it, bro. And I have 1 turn left, so I don't need my Odin anymore. I can just use that. And let's go ahead and set up our board for another 16. I don't have enough hearts. Red, blue, green, purple, and yellow. So I'm thinking about grabbing this yellow in the corner because it's far away from the other yellows, and I can work from top to bottom. I can match reds up here, greens here, I can put blue here too. I'll have to pack something at the bottom. Maybe I can do purples here or here. And then maybe throw yellow over here. We'll see. What am I missing? Looks like I got all the colors that I could. Oh, and we killed Zeus. That was a pretty easy one because we had 3 extra turns on the Chaos Dragon and we had an extra turn on Zeus. But we didn't have to use our Echidna, so that was a pretty smooth run. I'm pretty happy about that. Okay, let's go to our PAL egg machine, see if we can roll for a god. Once again, if we get a gold, then we'll go to our random egg machine. And if we roll immediately, then there's a high chance of getting a gold. But I don't know if this works, but you know, when you're spending stones, sometimes you'll just use any trick that you can, right? So I'm gonna hit start. And let's hope for a gold drop. Okay. We have a ruby carbuncle. You know what? I'm just gonna roll for another gold egg. We'll just give it a go. I think usually you have to come back in a few minutes and roll. But how about I roll until we get a gold egg and then we'll switch to the random egg machine. What do you think it'll be? Star. We have a ruby dragon. I'll be eating these, feeding him to whatever monster. Okay, we have a gold egg. We have a green dub. Alright, going to go straight to our, where is it? Godfest. Okay, here we go. Hopefully it's gold. It's gold! Okay, wow. Hopefully for Japanese too. And I got Minerva. I have like 2 of these, so. But she's getting an ultimate evolution. It's gonna be really fun to see how well she works with other teams. But hey, we rolled a gold egg after rolling a gold in the PAL machine, so try it out. But that's my raw team. We're doing some King of Gods, and it was really fun. It was really smooth. But I just want to thank you for your time. Thank you for subscribing, and hopefully you enjoyed this video as much as I have. But I hope you guys have been improving watching the orb trick videos. But until next time, we'll be talking about Anubis. But keep practicing, and I'll see you next time.